Good morning, everybody. It's a good day for foundations. Here we go. Repeat after me. Let's practice these sounds. A-L-L, ball, all. A, apple, a. D, d. E, ed, e. I, itch, I. J, j. O, octopus, ah. Q, u, qu. U, up, Y, y. N, n. And we're back to the beginning. Next, we're going to do our trick word race. Let's add all the trick words we've learned so far and see if you can beat me. Are you ready? Here we go. The, a, or a, not and, is, his, of, as, has. If you don't beat me, say it after me so you get the practice too. To, into, he, she, be, me, for, or, you, I, they. Great job, everybody. Take a look. We have our story time. Who remembers this story? Go ahead and read the title right here. That's right, The Big Mess. Do you remember this story from last week? Good. So sometimes we read stories more than once to think deeper about the story and to read it smoother. We call that being fluent. It means that we read with expression and we keep our words connected. So let's look at this first sentence. I want to show you right here. See this? This is called an exclamation point. Exclamation point. It's at the end of a sentence, and when someone is excited or yelling, their voice gets a little excited like this, and those are the times we put an exclamation point. It's a line with a dot at the bottom, kind of like the period at the bottom, but with the excitement on top. So it's a long frame. Listen to me read this sentence and listen to my voice. The hall was such a big mess. Did you hear my voice get excited? Now listen if I did it like this. The hall was such a big mess. That didn't sound excited or smooth. Can you try to read it with me and show excitement? The hall was such a big mess. Okay, let's try our next sentence. There's a period, so we can just say it calmly. Read it with me. Mom was not mad. Read it with me. She did not yell, but she said, look, an exclamation point. Let's make it exciting. She didn't yell, so we're not saying it meanly. She said, pick this up. What a mess, said Mom. Okay, we've got a period at the end here, so we'll say it calmly and smoothly. Put your ball in the box and get this mud off of the wall. Jill and Bill did the big job. And look, we have a question mark, so our voice is going to raise a little bit. Watch. Did they fuss? And a period at the end of this one, so just calm. They did not fuss at all. Awesome. So right now, I want you to practice reading the story again, and I want you to train your eyes to look ahead a little bit before you start the sentence and see what it ends with. An exclamation point, a period, or a question mark, and try to have your voice match it. Why don't you pause the screen right here as you practice to read? How did you do with your reading? Did you sound smooth? Great. So next, we need to think about the big parts of a story. Who were the characters in the story? We have Mom and we have Jill and Bill. That's right. And where were they in this story? Good. Yeah, look back in their story and it tells us they were in the hall, probably in their apartment or in their house, wherever they live. And what happened first? Yeah, it was a mess, but Mom wasn't upset. And then what happened? She told him to pick everything up. And how did it end? Jill and Bill did it. They picked the things up without any complaints, no fussing. Yay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a dictation, and this dictation should be in your not in your student notebook, on your paper. So your teacher should have given you paper, but if you happen to be out of paper, you can use other paper. The paper usually just looks like this, right? It has the sounds and the words and all the different components or parts. So let's go ahead and start with some sounds. Repeat after me. Ah. On number one, write the letter that says ah. Number two, repeat after me. Shh. Write the letter that say shh. And number three, all. Write the letters that say all. Okay, check over your work. You should have ah, shh, and all. I'm going to hold mine up for you to check and fix any mistakes. Great job. Let's go down to some review words. Repeat after me. Dash. I'm going to put a dash of spice in my cookies. Let's tap out dash. D-A-sh. Spell it out loud and write it on your paper. Okay, after you write dash, and you might need more time, take your time. Can you please mark the digraph, underline the digraph? And when you're ready, you can check it to mine. Dash. Fix up anything you might need to fix up. And we'll go to number two, the review word. Repeat after me. Gym. Tap it with me. J-I-M. Like a man's name, Jim. And think closely how to start that word since it's someone's name. When you finish, you can check it to mine. I started with an uppercase because it's his name, Jim. Fix anything you need to fix. Pause if you need more time. Okay, down to the current words. Currently, we've been working on bonus letters and ALL. Here we go. Repeat after me. Pill. She takes a pill in the morning. Let's tap out pill. P-I-L. Go ahead and write it. And you should have a bonus letter. So put a star on the bonus letter and check it with mine. Pill. Also notice that my P goes all the way down to the worm line and my L's are all the way from the skyline down to the grass line. Take your time and make your letters the correct way, please. Okay, another current word. Repeat after me. Mess. The hall was a mess. Let's tap it. S. And write it. Mark your bonus letter with a star. And check it to mine when you're ready. M-E-S. S. Bonus S. Okay, let's go down to 2 trick words. Repeat after me. They. If you need to look in your student notebook to help you, you should. You know where the trick word section is. Take your time and find it and do it right. They. Number 2, you. Pause for as much time as you need for they and you. And check yours to mine. Okay, last we have a sentence. Repeat after me. Jack had to sell your pig. Let's count our words. Jack had to sell your pig. 6 words. I'm going to draw some lines. Jack had to sell your pig. And then we need a period. Jack, you can tap out. Had, you can tap out. To is a trick word. I'll circle that. Sell, you can tap out. Your is a trick word. And pig, you can tap out. If you want to draw lines like I did to help you, you can. Why don't you pause here and work on your sentence? You're back. Okay, let's point to each word and make sure you have it all. Here we go. Jack had to sell your pig. If you're missing a word, get it in there now. Okay, check. Did you start with an uppercase and end with a period? Okay. And now let's check our trick words. If you didn't know how to spell them, did you look in your student notebook? That's how to and yours should look. Fix those up if you need to. And now let's tap out the tappable words one at a time. The first one was Jack. J, A, K. Check yours to mine. Did you remember CK at the end? Because when K is at the end of a word, right after the vowel, it's a CK. Okay, next was had. Tap out what you actually wrote. Add. And remember, it ends in a D. The D starts on the plane line. It goes around to the grass line, then up to the skyline and down to the grass line. D, dog, D. The drum part comes first because it says d, 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 like a drum. Jack had to. Now we have to do sell. Please tap out what you wrote with sell and make sure you have a bonus letter. Check it to mine. And our last word is pig. Tap out what you wrote. P, G. And check it to mine. How did you do? Did you fix all your mistakes? If you made mistakes and fixed them, you should be so proud of yourself. That's what matters. Let's scoop our sentence and read it. Jack had to sell your pig. Jack had to sell your pig. Read it with me one more time. Jack had to sell your pig. What does this word say, everybody? Dash, Jim, pill, mess, they, you. Reading over what you wrote always helps your brain grow, so that's a good thing to practice. You may put all your materials away, and great job. See you next time.